welcome everyone to another episode of What Exit Jersey Stories. I'm your host, Nick Franco, and with me, as always,
As Peter Riario.
coming in clear this week, Pete.
I know, this is the new edition, the Blue Yeti microphone.
Ah, oh, I thought you actually found the mythical Blue Yeti. Wandering the streets of like Randolph
Where?
or something like
Well,
that.
I did come back from the Andes where it's relatively safe.
Oh,
And
there.
while there, I did discover the Blue Yeti abominable snowman that you saw in, what was that, Ralph and whatever, not, the Santa Claus is coming to town people.
Oh, yes, in Rudolph. Yeah,
Rudolph, yeah.
yes.
That's what he looked like, but
Yeah,
blue.
Ralph, Rudolph, very, very, very similar.
I also want to go on the record and say I am not a cat.
Yes, and for all those out there, I am not a cat either.
Okay. How great was that video, huh? The Zoom video of that lawyer.
That made my year. That made my year. Whenever I'm feeling down or whatever, I just throw on that video and it's like,
Mhm.
I'm live, but I'm not a cat.
YouTube, I am not a cat. You'll see what we're talking about it for
Oh,
people
definitely.
that are in the dark on that one.
But by the way, we apologize to everyone. We've been away for a few weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Things like last week, we were going to plan to do a show, and then that superb owl came out of nowhere. I forgot about him.
the Super Bowl. Also,
Oh, Super Bowl. I'm sorry, I thought it was the superb owl.
Mm.
And tomorrow, normally we're on Sunday, but tomorrow is V-Day.
correct. That's why we're broadcasting on a Saturday.
Yes, V-Day. That's when victory over who do we beat on
V-Day.
Oh, wait a second. No. That's not VE Day or VJ Day. This is just V-Day. Sorry. It's just victory in general. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Valentine's Day.
There we go. I'm glad you got it right.
But before we talk more about Valentine's Day,
Yes,
want to
sir.
give you some updates, some New Jersey news and updates from prior episodes and some other things going on.
Mhm.
By the way, like for this episode, I am enjoying a nice tea
Oh, good for you. I've
in my Darth Vader mug.
in my Yeti cup. Isn't that funny? Blue Yeti microphone. Yeti cup.
I see the connection.
I hope Yeti can endorse our podcast because they are fantastic. This will keep your drink cold for the entire day or more. And yeah, I like it. This is my go-to, and it's just water in here. Yesterday I was drinking though, and may I say, I was drinking Bloody Marys, but after that, enjoying Ross Brewing Company cider.
Oh, sweet. I still have to try the cider.
Yeah, I don't know if it's probably kind of hard to find or no. I don't know.
Well, again, the way John has it, like kind of scattered there, like different locations.
Get different.
Get different things. Some will get the wit, some will get the porter, some will get IPA, some will get the cider. As you were able to.
Right, the Ledgewood Bottle King. That's all they had of his product was just the cider.
So the cider house rules.
Love it. It was great.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
But today I'm enjoying a tea, and I'm about to break open a thing of Oreos.
Nice. Is that the Lady Gaga edition?
No, it is not the Lady Gaga edition. Call out to Giosetti out there.
Yes.
But no. I did see the Gaga Oreos in the store though, in ShopRite. But
get out! You did?
Yeah, whole packages of Gaga Oreos.
I thought for some reason they were like a real limited edition. In other words, that they were hard to find, but I guess not.
No, I guess not. But but yeah, at your New Jersey ShopRite, yes, you can find Lady Gaga Oreos.
Okay.
Yes. People go Gaga for the Oreos. In our first news update, we hey, speaking of Oreos, we have an update from Nabisco.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, like the Fairlawn plant. And let's see, what is the title of this article? Let's see. I'll never be able to eat an Oreo again. Fairlawn boycotts Nabisco. Okay. I guess I'll put these Oreos to the side. Yes, unfortunately, again, forgive the misspelling or mispronunciation, I should say. Mondelez
Yeah, I know that company.
Corporation,
Yeah.
who owns Nabisco, has made the decision to close the Fair Lawn, New Jersey Nabisco plant after.
Very sad. Because I mean, it really was, like you said, synonymous with driving
Oh,
to
definitely.
see that plant and the smell of the cookies coming from there.
And when I worked in Hawthorne, right next door to Fair Lawn,
Was that 208, Nick?
What's that?
Was that 208 or?
Route 208.
Yeah.
Route 208 North was or it still is for now, the Nabisco plant.
Yes.
And yeah, I would pass it every day going to work. And then when I got to work in Hawthorne, again, next town over, I would still smell that wonderful smell of the cookies, of the Malamars, of the Oreos, and such being baked there at Nabisco. But alas, it is not to be. Mondelez has decided to close that plant. And yeah, the locals are none too happy because it seems like it was a like they had already made the decision, although they kind of told the town, yeah, we'll try to work with you. Yeah, we're trying to work on something, but yeah, that may have been just a bit of lip service, it seems.
Yeah, really sad. Do we know now, like, where the manufacturing will move to, or no?
They do have other manufacturing plants in, I want to say, southern U.S.
So I imagine like they're just going to absorb what was previously performed at the Fair Lawn site, right?
Yes, unfortunately, yeah. Like some of the manufacturing, the baking will be done at other plants now, and the let's see, does it have how many? I know it's at least a few hundred people that, locals that work at the Nabisco plant will unfortunately be now out of a job. So thank you, Mondelez.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing.
You know where you can stuff your Oreos now. In fact, you can double stuff them.
All right. We really need sound effects on this show.
Another update, going back to another prior episode. I believe it was our 16th episode, if I'm correct. Actually, our most popular episode, it seems. Great Adventure. This year comes the Jersey Devil, the brand new roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. Which let's see, I have some stats on here.
Does it go upside down?
Well, it does some 0G rolls and such. It's a single rail roller coaster.
Okay.
It is 13 stories, and it has 30. I'm sorry, not 30, but 3,000 feet of track, and it goes through the woods.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So this looks like a great ride, and in fact, the new coaster will also take people 130 feet up and plunge them down 87 degrees vertical.
Oh my God.
Almost a complete 90.
That's insane.
Yeah, so this is going to be fun. So, but there is no set date yet, but it is this year that Great Adventure has said that the Jersey Devil roller coaster will open.
Okay. They should, I mean, it'd be cool if they like kind of dress up the woods, not just like you're driving through the woods, like have like a statue or whatever the heck it is, some kind of animatronic Jersey Devil, like peering out at them as they're driving, going by.
I'm the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, but no, it would be cool to have some assorted.
I'd hope. Imagine running that at night.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah, because here you are, the lights of the rest of the park and the ride, and then all of a sudden
it's string up lights in the woods, like all red lights that go spiraling through. Yeah.
Okay, Six Flags. If you have not completed making this ride, please listen to Pete's suggestions
and send your my residual check every year to the following address.
Yes, your residual check of $666.
Oh, perfect. Yes, that's okay. I'm not superstitious, so that amount just works out great.
Yes. I don't know, Pete. How are you enjoying this weather.
It's been interesting, and now we're getting an ice storm, right? Well, not
Yeah.
ice. I guess if you want to call it a storm per se,
Oh,
but
they're calling
is
it,
it?
the lovely term, a wintry mix. Sounds like something you put in your salad. Yeah. Can I have that with the wintry mix, please?
What are your totals going to be higher than what we have here in Morris County? Do you know?
Uh, you know what?
In terms of like snow, ice, or I don't know if it was worse for you.
The next storm, or are you saying the prior?
The next one, that's like that. The next one is starting here at around 5 p.m. today, and it's ending at about 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's going to be ice, from what I read.
Yeah.
No like real snowfall accumulation.
Correct. Yeah, it's going to be ice and freezing rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sleet, freezing rain, all the lovely things. Because
I'm so sick of this winter. It's just been. I'm done.
Have 2.5 feet of snow, what better thing to do than to cap it in ice?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Just for those out there that don't know, yeah, we have gotten hit with a bit of snow.
Yeah. I wish I could like aim the camera out on just so you could see the snowdrifts outside of here. I mean, they're ridiculously high.
Oh, by the way, a couple of our friends chiming in. Stuart Greenberg saying hello.
Hello, Stuart.
He was also mentioning again when we were talking about the Blue Yeti, and you were talking about Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. With
Randolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
Yes, Randolph.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Also, we have Matt Miller. He is jealous of you, Pete. He wants some Ross beer too.
Oh well, provide your address and I'll send you a few.
Can you actually do that? I don't even know.
No.
Is it legal? I don't know. and also a friend of mine that I went to. I was in Boy Scouts with years ago. James Harris. Hey James, how's it going?
Awesome.
But anyway, getting back to the news. Yes. So buckle up, boys and girls, for some more wintry mix out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keep warm.
Oh God, I mean, it's just going to be the greatest spring if the weather cooperates and we have warm weather.
Yeah.
Because it's just been such a, tied in with just the misery of being indoors, for a year, and now we have this just awful winter that we've been having, cold and just major snowfall. I'm done. I long to be like the sound of music, on a mountaintop twirling. That's what I go to sleep at night, thinking of someday, once we all get vaccinated and all.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of vaccinations, Pete.
Yes. Are you're on the list, right? That you signed up, you and Tracy?
Yeah. We signed up on the list. We're still in the next group. Although I did learn.
Yeah.
Same
here.
One of the things I have actually slightly prioritizes me a little further, like being of a Mediterranean origin, background. Yeah.
What is that? That your hands are licensed as lethal weapons, as deadly weapons?
No, not that part. No, not that part.
All right.
But no, it's I have a thing called beta thalassemia.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Some people might know as anemia. I have the Mediterranean form of it. So my red blood cells are little tiny guys.
I see. As
opposed to regular people that have normal size. So that makes me a little higher on the vaccination list. But speaking of vaccinations, Jersey's own J&J, Johnson & Johnson, have actually submitted to the FDA for emergency approval their single-dose vaccination.
Correct.
So this would be great if this gets approved. It sounds like the FDA will probably make the final decision before the end of the month. And, that would be great to actually have more, vaccines to basically not choose from, but out in production and to be rolled out to the states.
I know a lot of people, they're focused on the efficacy rate being lower than, in the high 60s as opposed to Moderna and Pfizer's vaccine at 95%. But I think a lot of people are not exactly looking at is that in terms of the hospitalization death rate is
Right.
in terms of prevention there, it's 100%. So,
Right.
even if you did get it, it would probably just be like a mild form of it.
Correct.
This is based again on my, readings from the CDC. So,
That's all correct there, Pete. And what also people don't realize is in the trials, Johnson & Johnson ran trials in multiple countries, including countries in South Africa, where the latest variant of COVID seems to be causing more problems. And it seems that some of the other vaccines out there, like what is it,
AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca, thank you. Them, and they are not sure actually with the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccine how effective also the efficacy
Efficacy rate is.
Yeah, against those. So
right.
That is why the J&J percentage for
I also do like that it's a single dose. So you don't have to worry, about getting the second dose for whatever reason. If that were to be delayed, not that it would, but to getting the second dose, that is. So it's nice where just to go once and you're good to go.
Done.
Yep.
Although, it has to be seen with all the vaccines. Once and done, twice and done, or is it once, twice, and 3 times a lady there? If you have maybe come back after a year or two or something like that.
Yeah. Again, at least for the next few years.
These are the things that, again, because of how quickly everything was rolled out, we don't know the length of how long this will last, the vaccinations. But I am very thankful that there will be more out there that and we can finally get the country and the world vaccinated and maybe get some normalcy again, maybe, sort of, kind of.
A friend of mine told me a story that girl that she works with, they went, they were, a couple, and her friend, right? The couple went to Aruba, and so before you go to Aruba, you have to get tested. Right. This just happened within the last month, and the couple went. I don't know if husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, it doesn't matter. They both get tested negative. They go to Aruba, have a great time. So now you have to be, in order to gain entry back into the U.S., and according to also Aruba rules, you have to get tested. The wife tests negative for COVID. The husband tests positive. Really? So, he got stuck over there. She came back, and then the worst part of it is that apparently he didn't go to when he got retested, he was negative, and to get back to the United States, they told him at the gate that you went to either it was the wrong testing center or he had the wrong type of test. In other words, I don't know if it was a nasal swab or saliva test, and so he had gotten the wrong one, so they turned him away and he couldn't get on the flight. So I think I would like to think he's back now, but there's complications.
Now, here's the flip side of it. There are worse places to be stranded than Aruba.
Totally, absolutely, yes. Oh, look at this, my
what's that, dude?
Oh no, we're good. My laptop said going into low power mode. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
But it wasn't plugged in correctly. Now we're back in business.
But do you know, as New Jerseyans, we have a friend in in the fight against COVID.
Who's that?
Not just J&J and such. Yeah, we have a friend that frequents the Jersey Shore. But the Jersey Shore and parts of was it Jamaica Bay, New York. One of the most important things in when testing vaccines, they tested against to see if there's any type of toxins or will blood coagulate and such, and that they need some kind of blood that will work in a particular way. And where do they get this blood? But from horseshoe crabs.
Oh yeah,
which we have actually one of
in abundance.
Yeah, the highest concentrations of horseshoe crabs in the United States.
Every time
they're found like up and down the eastern seaboard, but particularly New Jersey, like the Jersey Shore and Jamaica Bay, New York, are places with high concentrations of the
horseshoe crabs. I never knew this.
Yeah,
Can't you buy them on the boardwalk on Point Pleasant?
I don't know if you could actually buy them. I don't know if that's legal. If someone offered you a horseshoe crab, I don't know if I would buy that, Pete.
Okay, then I've been misled.
Hermit crabs, that's a different story.
That's what I'm confusing them with, Nick. Hermit
Yeah.
crabs, not horseshoe crabs. Horseshoe crabs are much larger.
Yes, much larger. In fact, there's been some gigantic ones in past history. In fact, they're the closest link to basically the age of dinosaurs, because the horseshoe crab is basically millions of years old. Not like in an individual horseshoe crab, but horseshoe crabs in general. That is a group that is millions of years old, and hey, they're still around.
Well, Universal Pictures just released there was a press release from Universal Pictures that whoever the winner is of King Kong versus Godzilla, he's going to fight a giant horseshoe crab.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Can't wait to see that one.
Yes, so place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, on whatever betting service you may use. They should do that, right? On betting services, who's going to win?
Godzilla and horseshoe crab, yeah.
No, King Kong versus Godzilla, but that's not going to be fair because people, whatever, who work for the film industry that already know the answer.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, there's some insiders there.
Exactly.
Insider betting, but yeah, we should definitely once that is released, we should have a discussion about the movie with our friends from Comics on Cannabis.
Definitely.
As we were talking kaiju last time we had them on.
The trailer looked great for that.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, that's a definite watch. And by the way, I just want to give a shout out to HBO's The Head is what it's called. Dumb title, but fantastic 6-part miniseries, science fiction with a nod to The Thing. If you've ever seen The Thing and enjoy that, it's like if you like The Thing, you will like The Head on HBO. Thank you.
We're talking about John Carpenter's The Thing, not like the guy from the Fantastic Four, right?
We are talking about John Carpenter's The Thing. Yes, okay. Not Fantastic Four thing.
Yeah, which thing we're talking about?
Yeah,
but yes,
just want to be clear.
To me, still one of the greatest sci-fi horror movies of all time.
Absolutely agree. Yeah,
love it, and with that great ending too.
Yes.
Well, 2 left. Who's real?
Yep.
Yes. Who's real? Who is Memorex? Oh. By the way, Stu just chimed in with. He said he and the Wonder Twins are loving WandaVision. Have you watched WandaVision yet, Pete?
I have not, and it's making me mental because everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, it's must-see TV," and I just have not gotten around to it.
And I'm going to slightly spoil one thing for you.
Sure, that's all right.
But WandaVision takes place in the town of Westview, New Jersey.
Get out, really? We always get these mentions, which is I love it. You know?
But the interesting part is, you know where Westview is?
No, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist, yeah.
No.
But they did choose the Garden State for the best place
to have. There's so many towns in Jersey with the West in it: Westwood, West Milford, West Orange. Right? I could stay
Westfield. There,
exactly.
But no Westview.
No Westview.
And
I think it's like all these writers they tend to be from the metro area here, right? New Jersey, New York. When I say Hollywood writers, a lot of them have origins here in Jersey, and they just love to just name drop us in their films. In
fact, actually, you bring up a great point. I did read one of the people behind WandaVision. Now I'm trying to remember if they are originally from Jersey themselves, but they were part of a comedy music troupe in part of Princeton University.
Oh, where I work.
They did a lot of there was a few different groups that they belonged to at Princeton, and that's kind of where they got some of these ideas with you do know a little of the basis of WandaVision, right? As far as
I
the
do.
whole,
Yes,
yeah,
I do know the basis.
sitcom
Yep.
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is where it comes from, actually. And I'm trying to remember which person it was. You know what? I'll go back, look it up, and say it next episode. And after Pete watches the show.
God dang it! Get on it, Pete. I think in what the reason maybe the jersey is selected or that it's so often name dropped in films and um as far as like the setting is concerned, it's just because I feel like New Jersey is the very definition of suburbia, you know,
We are.
more than any other state. I mean, when you think of um residential, living, yeah, that the New Jersey is synonymous with that.
Oh, Stu said he believes Kevin Feige is from Westfield.
Oh,
New Jersey. It might be Kevin, but I think it was one of the writers for WandaVision, and I can't remember the name offhand. But thank you, Stu.
yes, thank you.
Um, another thing, being that we mentioned also comics on cannabis,
Mhm.
the New Jersey weed legalization, not to say debate, but the ongoing saga is
I know.
still ongoing. Yeah, we voted on it back in November. It passed by an overwhelming majority. Sorry, I can't talk to
Mhm.
the folks, but they still haven't gotten down the specifics of everything.
I believe like so yeah, it stalled and then what Murphy like delayed it for 2 days for them to kind of reconvene at at a later date to figure all this out, all the thousands of moving parts, I guess, to it, or hundreds of moving parts. And
Yeah, but what it looks like is the sticking point for Murphy. What he wants is, even though for marijuana it will be legal in New Jersey, so like it'll be legal to carry, I believe, 6 ounces or less. But what he wants is basically something similar to what there is in most states for alcohol. Basically for underage, so under 21. He wants some things in there to basically prevent or dissuade young people from having marijuana before they're 21, because again, with all the benefits that come with it, there are they do say that if it's used too early, there could be some issues.
correct, I've read that as well in terms of brain development
Correct.
in younger kids, right?
Right. So what they are looking for, what Governor Murphy is looking for is, he wants something in there, with some penalties for underage, for under 21 caught with marijuana. Basically, some fines, and I kid you not, when telling this, like you'll get a warning, and then also the second one, I'm going to tell your mom. Basically, they will let the parents know what's going on with Junior.
I could get behind that though. Them
No,
putting that clause in.
I understood, and you know what? I agree that, again, given what we know about marijuana and such, and like you said, brain development, yeah, it probably shouldn't be consumed by those under 21. So let's put something out there, as is with alcohol, so some kind of thing to limit it. But that's been basically, from what I understand, the sticking point.
Yeah.
So it looks like, though, the Assembly and legislature, they're going to be meeting, I think, this week. And once they are done, if everything passes with them, then it goes back to Murphy and it can be signed off, and we can finally see, what the hubbub's all about.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
And
it's going to take some time, I'm sure, for retail operations to surface,
exactly.
right?
For the real rollout, yeah, that may take some time.
And especially, I mean, COVID kind of put a damper on that party, also.
Exactly.
in terms of it, because they were predicting that it would be here like by the end of the year of 2021, or a retail operation, at least one or two storefronts. But I think with COVID, it's going to get delayed until let's call like early 2022, first quarter.
I could still see it end of 2021 from the existing operations that
from the
for the ones that currently are the medical dispensaries.
Correct.
Those, as as long as there's nothing else on the legal side, sticky points there that they have to sort out. I think that they can quickly, not super quick, but quicker convert those before doing the standard retail operation, as what you're saying, because also the licensing behind and such.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, what's going to be now the requirements to open your own retail front dispensary there. So, but hopefully we will hear something in the next week or two.
Yes, absolutely. Was that the last news item that you have, Nick? Or there was a big news item Jersey related within the last week?
There was?
Yeah, I know. It's that last item on your sheet. Now you share with the audience, please.
No, Pete. I leave it to you. What is the other item there?
Well, unfortunately, America's sweetheart, and especially New Jersey's golden boy, Bruce Springsteen, got charged with DWI.
Yeah.
But there's more to this story that's coming out, which I think the cops were a little too kind of arrest happy. Maybe that's
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they were kind of like if you want to say waiting to pounce, because apparently I'll let you tell the story.
Well, no, I don't know. Do you know it better than I do? I mean, I just know that he was down by Sandy Hook, right? And he was in the parking lot. And I guess, did some people recognize him and they offered him shots?
Yeah, shot of tequila.
So he did like 2 shots and then...
Apparently, 2 shots of tequila.
Go ahead. You can pick it up from here.
Quickly after, he got back on his motorcycle to leave, he was quickly pulled over and, the DWI, although...
But he was never given a... What was it? Like he wasn't given a breathalyzer or something? Or that his...
No, his blood alcohol level...
was like 0.02, right? Which was like well below...
a quarter of
the
legal limit in New Jersey.
Okay, so then why... Oh, because there's a difference between DUI and DWI? Is that...
Yeah, the word... the letter W and U. But...
Yes.
No, I don't... again, there's still a lot to come out on this. As you said, it just seems very strange.
Yes.
Not saying that, Bruce is totally innocent, or not saying, the cops had every right to pull him over. It just seems very weird the way it all happened. And apparently it happened back in November. I
know. And that was just like surfacing, which is incredible to me. Like, how did they keep that under wraps for so long? I'm saying, you would have thought that there'd be someone in the police department that would have leaked that, or otherwise, right? Someone in Bruce's camp. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to what is going to happen with that. But apparently, though, Jeep put a pause on his commercial.
Yes.
That was premiered there during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, there'll be more details. And to tell you the truth, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like this wasn't like Bruce going out on a bender. You know what I mean?
Right.
Getting blasted and like, yeah, I can drive home. It seems a far less nefarious than what's being portrayed out there.
Bruce on a bender, like from Futurama.
Yes, Bruce.
Middle ass.
Sorry.
Nice.
But Stu was actually saying he refused the breathalyzer. Blood test after.
Okay. Thank you, Stu.
Yeah. We'll have more Bruce updates on future episodes once we know more. Thank you again, Stu.
Maybe he delayed it, right? So that his BAC would go down.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not exactly sure. But by the way, in recent doings also, our last episode, our 25th episode, we had our friend and local New Jersey comic, and fellow podcaster KP Burke on.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw KP live a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, awesome, man. Where was he?
Bananas over in Hasbrook Heights.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's. I got to say though, this was my first foray into going out to do something other than like going to the grocery store.
So what? They spread out the audience. Everyone had masks on.
If you remember the way things were set up at Bananas prior,
Yes.
With the long tables and chairs next to each other, so on and so forth, all around the thing. It looks like a banquet hall basically, but with lots of tables set up and and chairs, and then a stage.
Yes.
Well, the setup was there were no tables, and basically there were groups of chairs, groups of 2 or groups of 4. And what you had to do, you actually had to purchase not just a single ticket. You had to purchase a group of chairs. So, for Tracy and I, we purchased a group of 2, and the chairs were very spaced out from each other. So it was a very strange layout, but I'll admit it made me feel more comfortable. That it's like, okay, we are spread out. They are definitely keeping at least 6 feet between everyone. And but I will say the other strange thing is laughing through a mask is odd.
I'm sure. And it must be odd for the comic too to look out there and like you can't tell, who's smiling, who's not smiling, I'm sure you can tell by the if they're laughing.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you are consuming a beverage or food, which they had a very limited menu, you can take off your mask to consume. But I wanted to, be on the side of caution, so I did not take off the mask. So, the comics could see some faces, with a drink in their mouth or something, and then maybe spitting it out and laughing or something. But which would be bad because that throws the particles in the air. But anyway,
who's the headliner?
It was what is it? Pat House. He's a Philly comic.
Okay, I haven't heard of him.
Actually, supposed to be. Do you know the comic Joe Mackey?
That name sounds really familiar to me.
Really funny guy. He's been rescheduled for, I believe, April now. If I'm not mistaken, late March or April. But KP was supposed to open for him, but something got delayed with him, so Pat House was the headliner for that night.
Okay.
But it's just nice to be able to go out and enjoy something, still be careful. It's weird seeing KP and not like, hey, KP, give him a hug, shake hands.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, KP, hey, what's up?
Yeah, the wave.
Well, wave where the shoulder.
Did the comics perform with a mask on?
No, the comics performed without mask.
That's what I thought. It would have been weird if they did.
They were masked, and then when they got to the stage,
they took off the mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although I think
Interesting.
I don't know if it was KP or one of the other comics. It's like, oh, this is great. We're sharing a microphone. Yeah. So, but yeah, so it was my first foray in going out there. But it was great to see KP and also to see comedy in general.
I'm sure. Yeah, I missed that too. Going out to comedy clubs like Comedy Cellar down in New York City.
But
there's
actually KP is going to be tomorrow. Do you know the comic Vic DiPotetto?
Yes, he's very famous on YouTube with his videos.
Oh,
Sal, right?
No, Vic.
Oh, Vic. I'm sorry. Right. Yeah. No, I know exactly who he is because he rails about everything, like
Yeah. He starts
the weather
and then builds.
Yes.
Builds into rants. KP will be opening for him tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
At Uncle Vinny's.
I know that place.
I
forgot where it is, but
Central. It's by the bar area.
Yep.
So
awesome.
So if you wish to see KP, He's there tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of tomorrow, tomorrow is that day, that
That
VJ,
glorious,
that glorious day,
hallowed
Valentine's
day.
Day.
Yes.
Now, people may think, New Jersey, we have a lot of, stereotypical thoughts about, what Jersey is, but Jersey is a pretty romantic place, and some great
Absolutely.
places to take people. Actually, if you're looking to go out for Valentine's Day,
Especially, I mean, some of the areas that feature a panoramic view of the New York skyline. You can't exactly get that in New York unless you're, I don't know, like
yeah, it kind of ruins it there because you're over there.
I mean, yeah, if you're right because you're there,
Yeah, you see it as we say with the movies, the Mardi Gras seats. Yeah, you're up close and personal with the skyline. You need to kind of like look, from a little further back.
Right.
How we like to actually choose our seats at the movie theater, like 5 rows back or so.
Yeah, but there are great cities, to view the New York City skyline, that like Italian joints and all, like down in Edgewater, Weehawken, that offer like just an amazing view of New York City.
Although it's it's a bit cold, but
Yeah, I'm saying if you're doing indoor dining, yeah, right.
Correct. But there are places that are offering the if you want to do the outdoor dining, there are places that do offer the igloo experience if you are looking to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, let's see, but there
This one.
is. Wait, where is the? I had it open. Nope, that's not it. Well, I had a place. Oh, here we go. 13 ways to celebrate Valentine's Day in New Jersey in 2021. Actually, one of the places is the Asbury Park Fest Hall and Beer Garden. They actually have the igloos set up there. So
Very
if
nice.
you go out for some good food and drink, one of the places to do it, Asbury Park Fest Hall and Beer Garden. Also, over in Morristown, a place, Fig and Lily. Heard some good things about that place. They are also offering the igloo experience as well, or as you were saying, closer to the water to get that New York skyline.
Mm-hmm.
Over at Weehawken, Marcus at Nohu Rooftop. They are also offering the igloo experience.
Very nice. Yeah, there's one I want to say, like friend of ours, Suzanne, that she had there was an igloo experience in Morristown. I'd have to find out the name of that place. But she raved about it.
This one, again, I've heard some things about Fig and Lily. I'm sorry, Fig and Lily Garden in Morristown.
That must be it then, and that had the igloo experience, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing,
I'm 100% sure that is it. Yep.
Another thing you could do, like if say doing the just the dining in or dining in an igloo isn't your thing. Do you like the taste of wine?
I do. Whether it be a nice, Cabernet or Sauvignon Blanc. Is that a red wine? I think so. No.
I don't know. I think that one's pink. I don't know. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's Zinfandel.
Yeah.
Well, in New Jersey, something that you don't think of, we actually have some vineyards and wineries.
Oh.
So, let's see, Hawkhaven Vineyard and Winery. They offer a package that you can go. The White Horse Winery, Jesse Creek Winery. These are all in New Jersey, folks.
Awesome.
There's also in Cranford or Mount Holly. There's a couple locations. Tomasello Winery. If you want some wine and truffle and sweetheart tastings. And also Auburn Road Vineyard actually has movie night in the Vines to watch a movie in the vineyard.
That sounds like a good time.
Oh, that definitely sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You could watch what was what was that wine movie? Remember?
Sideways?
Sideways, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it came to me just as I was thinking about it. You could just show that.
Yeah, that would be a good one. You can also do some. Let's see, if you want to take a chocolate walk,
Mm-hmm.
there is a an annual chocolate walk sponsored by Mullica Hills Historic District. Actually, this is happening today. So if you want to take a chocolate walk by Mullica Hill, that would be another way to spend your Valentine's weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's places that also have, speaking of wine, and that you can also do a little bit of a wine and chocolate tastings as well. Some of the aforementioned ones that we had said there also offer chocolate tastings as well. And another place, Terhune Orchards, offers that.
How do you spell that? Terhune?
That is correct.
Oh, I'm so good. I was a spelling master back in grammar school.
Yeah. Also, if you like wine and you like art,
I like both.
yes. Well, some of the places, such
obviously, I know my wines when I said Sauvignon Blanc, and of course it's a white wine, hence BLANC. But go on, continue.
Yes. Well,
for all you French speakers out there, go ahead.
Well, if you like wine and you like art,
yes,
Pinot's Palette, of which there are multiple locations. Have you ever done one of those, Pete?
I have not, but
it's a wine. Bring your own wine and then make some art at the same time. Paint. Well, Pinot's Palette and also Artavino both offer packages where, again, it's not full like it normally is. These are all limited in what they could do for a class. And they are also offering some Zoom versions of their classes as well. If you'd like to have your wine at home, but take part in one of these art classes, Pinot's offers a Zoom class as well.
Okay.
And in fact, our friend Nick Justice, you remember him?
I do.
Well, Nick also used to be one of the teachers doing,
the painting.
Teaching the painting at Artavino. Actually, that was in what was that? Milburn, I think. That's out Morristown way.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a very fun time Tracy and I had.
I've even seen like pairings of pottery, like making pottery with it's where they serve wine at the same class.
I think in fact
we had friends that were doing that.
I think
invited us.
Not far from the Stash down in Red Bank, I believe on Broad Street. There's a place that offers that.
Yeah, and I'm sure for Valentine's Day, they're probably these same places are offering specials for that. I just don't have any names handy to give you.
If you're not into that, if you also don't want to go out, but you still want to be part of something, there are also some virtual performances. If you'd like to be in the comfort of your own home, turn up the heat and kick back and watch some performances from the NJ Pack.
Mm-hmm.
They have the NJ Pack Share the Love event. Let's see, for if you want some throwback 60s, 70s love songs, UC Pack's a groovy kind of love show is going to be happening. Or if you want some, between some pop and Broadway stuff, the Valentine's Day Cabaret Kindred Spirits for the Dreamcatcher, I can't speak today, Repertory Theater.
Okay.
These are some of the things available. I gotta say, Pete, when it comes to places in Jersey, like to on a date, what are some over the years that you've gone, or like what do you think of?
Yeah, I mean, normally, boy, there was like Arthur's Landing. I don't know if you know. That's in Hoboken, I believe.
Oh wait, no, I think that's Weehawken.
Or Weehawken, yeah. Like that's just a great spot, great food, and also just in terms of ambiance and the setting is really lovely. So that would be like my if you're in Jersey, and I'm sure there are a lot of people live in Jersey who hear this have that have been there.
Oh yeah. Now I'm
Yeah.
trying to know that. I'm trying to remember if that one is still there though. Arthur's
I
Landing.
think it's no longer there.
Okay, so
So I'm giving places where people are going to show up and be like, "Curse you, Jersey stories." Like this dilapidated, building which is like graffiti all over it. Well, for its time, it was just a fantastic place. What's like a year would you say you like go to
what one of the
place?
places that I love,
Mhm.
and it is open, although it's slightly different. Do you remember when Tracy and I got married? We got
Mhm.
married at Portobello's in Oakland.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, great place.
Mhm.
Delicious Italian fare. Now here's the thing though. Several years ago, Portobello's, the place that we got married was a restaurant and catering hall. Upstairs was the catering hall.
Mhm.
Downstairs was the restaurant. Well, Portobello's bought the restaurant next door.
Oh.
And now the original place where we got married is only a catering hall, and the other place is the only restaurant.
Okay.
They serve the same great food.
Mhm.
It is a very pretty place to look at, but like I still kind of miss going to the old Portobello's location, which is again now the catering hall. But when the downstairs was the restaurant. But yeah, if you want some great Italian fare, I would suggest Portobello's in Oakland.
Huh.
That's on, I think, what is that, 206? 206 or 202? I forget which road there. The one that goes through Oakland, Mawa.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember what highway that it was. Yeah. I'll give a shout out to Varka, but if you like Greek food, that's also an incredibly romantic setting. That's in Ramsey, New Jersey. I think it's like Spruce Street, but excellent food and again, just a real cozy atmosphere. So
excellent.
That'll be my pick for this Valentine's Day too. But they're probably already booked, or well, maybe not actually, because who knows how many people are going to be indoor dining tomorrow, right?
How people are doing it this year, but yeah. And of course, me being a homer, not Simpson, but rooting for the home team. Great place to go. Again, not the fancy place, but if you want a great local place, Lido's in Hackensack. They only serve dinner.
I know that place. Yeah.
They've been there for many years. They have incredible thin crust pizza. They're known for also their sliced steak sandwich. They actually have a Valentine's package for tomorrow with multi-course dinner. So if you're looking for a place in the Hackensack area, that'd be one.
Yeah, I know. Like if people are out there listening on a tight budget, and you want to cook for yourselves, I totally understand that. But it also would be great just to support the local businesses because I know that they're really struggling to, and I know a lot of them are running specials that won't break the bank. So
correct.
If you can support them, do so.
And if you can't get out to one of the places, please check which ones do offer delivery or through one of the services, possibly your Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and the like. Although again, we still have to copyright our idea that we came up with Comics on Cannabis for the New Jersey.
The cannabis.
the legal weed delivery service, DoorHash. So
yes,
anyway.
I love that. Not just hash, just so people know. People want old school hashish. We offer much more.
Yeah, and the first place that I went on a date with Tracy, unfortunately, has gone through a few iterations and is no longer there. It was on Route 18 in East Brunswick.
Mm-hmm. Is that next to Arthur's Landing?
Yes, it's that void now where Arthur's Landing exists and all these great places.
People are like, there's a big chain on the door. What the hell are you talking about, Pete? Hey, look,
But
I didn't say now. I said that was,
it
past
was a
tense.
great place. But
Watch, they'll dissect the tape and be like, no, Pete, you said that's where you should go.
the
Present
first
tense.
I took Tracy because she lived in South River at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I lived in Hackensack as always. But I came down her way, and we went to a place called the most romantic name of all, Stuff Your Face.
Oh my, was it BYOB?
No.
Oh.
It offered a bar as well, but
Mm-hmm.
it was some great local restaurant fare, pub restaurant type of setting,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the place 2 years after our first date that we went back there and I proposed to Tracy. And
Oh, very nice.
bartender saw it. He saw what was going on, and all of a sudden, after after Tracy accepted, all of a sudden a bottle of champagne was brought to the table. It was
Wow. Was it Dom Perignon?
no, I think it was Dan Perron or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's made in China, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Where
Mhm.
all where all great champagnes are made.
Oh.
But yeah, so I miss that place. Yeah, we had our like if you ever if you're dating someone and you kind of
Mhm.
you have your seats. We got to sit by the window. We got to sit over in this booth. We got to sit by this table.
Mhm.
We definitely had our spot there.
And for those playing along, Arthur's Landing did close 12 years ago.
Yeah, I believe it became something else, but I don't know if that's still there either.
Now, people 100 years from now listening to this podcast, they may have a time machine and be like, oh, I could just hop in my time machine and go to 2009 and have a lovely
machine available.
A lovely dinner overlooking the Statue of Liberty.
Please visit.
But to those playing along in 2021, you're shit out of luck. You just go to your local Popeyes and get that spicy chicken sandwich you and your girlfriend or wife have been craving. Oh, man. All right.
Well, I want to throw it over to you, Pete, because I think you actually have a good game for us today.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got a good game. So with Love in the Air, and there are many musical aficionados and artists, specifically artists that have written a love song, love poem to New Jersey. So this is the Valentine's Day game where I am going to give you a song title. I'm not going to tell you who the artist is. Maybe it's a fake artist too. And I'm going to give you some lyrics. And you're going to tell me whether or not this is a real song, a real ode to the state of New Jersey.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it.
Let's start. Jersey Girl. Now, Nick, was there a song by Bruce called Jersey Girl?
Yes, there was.
There was. This ain't it. This ain't it. So,
okay.
For all those of you playing along and you already shut your mouth off, yeah. No, it's a Jersey song. No.
And just one additional thing on that. You know that great Bruce Springsteen song, Jersey Girl?
Yeah.
He didn't write it.
Oh, who did? John Bon
Waits.
Jovi? Kidding.
That's a Tom Waits song.
Oh, you know what, Nick? We already ruined the game because that I was going to read you the lyrics about tonight. I'm going to take that ride across the river to the Jersey side, take my baby to the carnival, and I'll take her on all the rides. I was looking for the Tom Waits version, but
Oh yeah, no, sorry about that.
And what's funny is I didn't even know that Tom Waits originally wrote that and performed it, I guess, and it was given to Bruce.
Yeah, it actually that was on one of Tom Waits' more critically acclaimed albums, but his version of the song, it was well received.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't get the boost as it did Bruce's version, which was the B-side of "Cover Me" back in 1984, I believe, on the from the what was that album by Bruce Springsteen? I think it was kind of famous.
Nebraska?
No, Born something. Born in the USA.
Oh,
but now
iconic cover, yeah.
Jersey Girl was not on the album.
Oh, okay.
But it was the B-side of "Cover Me." Figure that one out. It
okay.
On record until I believe when he came out with that live 75 to 85 collection.
Gotcha. All right,
What
bear
did
with
you
me.
pick, Pete?
Oh, no. I'm getting right back on track again. Don't worry. Okay, how
Right.
about Wildwood Days? Now, here's some lyrics.
Okay, Pete's serious.
I got the glasses on now, so now I'm serious. Spring will soon be gone, Wildwood Days. Summer's coming on, Wildwood Days. And I'm a dreaming of Wildwood Days, lots of summer love. Now, is that a real song about New Jersey and that lovely shore area of Wildwood? Or did I just completely pull that out of my ass and I'm making it up?
I know there have been artists that have sung of Wildwood, but is that one of the songs? I'll take a shot at this one and say, yeah, that's an existing song.
Nick, you would be 100% correct. That was by Bobby Rydell.
Gotcha.
And a real song. All right.
Yay.
How about this one?
Okay.
The title, Toxic Waste of Time. Now here's some lyrics.
Is this by Trauma Productions?
Could be. Here's some lyrics. The stench of the meadowlands, pure in my nose. I feel the earth beneath me, toxic waste in my toes. Radioactive dial pinned at 10. Feel the decay rot me within.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think because we've also had some very, we've had a lot of great musicians and writers and such that came from New Jersey. And again, one of our other great qualities about the state of New Jersey, sarcasm and an ability to mock ourselves. So, given that, did somebody write that? I'm gonna say that you made that one up.
I have. I made it up. It's the Toxic Waste of Time by the Steam Cleaners. It is not a real song. All right, I got another one for you. This one's called.
Looking for a great song though. Pete's got one right for you.
I got ideas. All right, this one's called Ocean Wave. Okay. Here comes some lyrics. I stand with my back to the sun. 15-footer wave wallops me and stuns. Eat a mouthful of sand. Hey, this ain't breaded chicken, but I got up because I know how to take a licking.
Oh, this was the one written by that great band Colonel Sanders and the Chickettes, I believe.
Well, chicken's in the news as of late. It's all the rage. Everyone's going to that Chick-fil-A. So you think that's a real one?
Rage Against the Chick-fil-A. No, I'm gonna say that this is also made up.
Nick, you'd be right. You're good at this game. Yeah, that was Ocean Wave by the Perfect Storms.
The Perfect Storm.
All right, here we go. Here's the next title. Night.
George Clooney in that group.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg did a little dance in his Calvin Klein boxers in the video for that song. All right, here's the next one. Okay. Night falls on Hoboken. Now, here's the lyric. Frightened face, worried dream. Break my heart with your sad scream. Is that a real song or did I make that up?
I'm going to say that this is actually a real song.
Mm-hmm.
And can I guess the group?
Please do.
Was that Yo La Tengo?
You are 100% correct on that, Nick.
Woohoo!
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Another one with Jersey roots.
Yeah, and that is an actual song, and again, an homage to New Jersey. All right, this next one. You know what? I'm just going to say the lyrics. How about that? It goes, well, now everything dies, baby. That's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight and ... I won't say that because it gives away the title.
Yeah. And I missed the singer of this band. That was, I believe, Fountains of Wayne singing about my hometown of Hackensack.
Nick, funny enough, I was going to include that song, but I did not, and that is not the song. But
Oh,
I was going to include that Fountains of Wayne song, yeah, which was called Hack and Sack, right?
yeah,
But
you had some similarity to it.
yeah.
That's
Well, how
what
about this? If I say, "And meet me tonight in Atlantic City" is the lyric.
Oh,
Hence the song title, Atlantic City. Does that give you an?
okay. But yeah, that's it's not Fountains of Wayne. I think that would be. Wait, is that Bruce Atlantic City? Is that his? Or because also the band did that. Okay, yeah, but I think that is a real song.
It is. It's actually Bruce Springsteen.
It is okay, but you know what? I think the band did a rendition of it. That's why.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna do two more.
Okay.
There's two more. All right, this one's called Cotton Candy.
Yum.
Look at you with your Don King hair, daring me to eat you, but foodie, beware. I am the sugar swifter, and boy, do I deliver a sweet adrenaline rush, adding pure. Can't even finish it. Hold on. I might need to start again.
Okay, let's do
All right,
Let's
Cotton
try-
Candy. Oh God, here we go. Look at you with your Don King hair, daring me to eat you, but foodie, beware. I am the sugar swiffer, and boy, do I deliver a sweet adrenaline rush, adding pure fat to your tush.
I want that to be a song. Please make that be a song. But I'm gonna guess though it's not one yet.
I think I like that one line. I am the sugar swiffer because a swiffer does look like cotton candy. Right?
I'm picturing the cotton candy picking up pieces of everything as it moves.
Yeah. Dust and a delicious treat. So is that a real song or no?
I'm gonna say this was a Pete Riario original.
You know? I think you'd be right on this one. This is Cotton Candy by the Hubba Bubbas.
Oh my god!
So yes, it is a made up song. All right. Oh, we'll do one more.
That is
This
great.
one's called Jersey Bounce because I see the time, right? Jersey Bounce. They call it that Jersey Bounce, a rhythm that really counts. The temperature always mounts whenever they play that Jersey Bounce. Now, is that a real song or is that a fake song?
Now, it sounds like something that could be easily made up,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to say that this is a real song, and I'm trying to remember the artist, older artist. It is, not Ella Fitzgerald. Who is it? But I believe this is a real song, Jersey Bounce.
Mm-hmm.
I say real.
Nick, for the final prize, you have won confetti drop, balloon drop, Ella Fitzgerald, Jersey Bounce.
It is
real
Ella
song.
Fitzgerald. There we go.
Yep.
Do I win that sweet cotton candy?
You do win that sweet cotton candy Swiffer that we're gonna
What is it?
another patent I'm working on.
Sweet Swiffer of
Mm-hmm. To make us millionaires.
what was that line again, Pete?
Which one? Well, I said, look at you with your Don King hair, daring me to eat you, but foodie beware. I am the sugar Swiffer, and
The
boy,
sugar-
do I do.
Yes.
Yes. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I
Man,
love it.
I'm gonna cry.
You missed your other true calling as the songsmith of New Jersey.
I know. In my next life, I'm going to be world renowned for my lyrics.
Nice.
Oh man,
Oh my God. Oh, that was a great game, dude.
thank you. I knew you'd enjoy it.
Oh yes. Yeah,
It's so crazy too, like how quickly I come up with this stuff. I mean, literally, it took me like under 5 minutes to do all. Like, yeah, there were two other ones, but you know what? I ended on such a high. I'm gonna leave those other two out for maybe the next time.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Again, this harkens me back to the days of bulletin board services and some of the things that you wrote on there.
Yes, the Like a Rock and all that. You know,
Yes.
stuff.
I'm a rock monster, and proving your American like patriotism there.
Mhm.
What's it? Oh, beautiful for Baywatch chicks, for amber colored beer, for purple Barney dinosaurs. I wash my clothes with cheer. America, America, I want my MTV and crowns thy good with George Thorogood. La da 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 dee.
Perfect, man. What an homage to my incredible songwriting skills.
Yes.
Oh man, love it.
Yes, yeah. I got to say though, your skills have improved since you were what 22.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I was just in one of these weird moods. I just like, let's do this. Let's just make some dopey lyrics and see what sticks. Oh man,
My God. Well,
crazy.
and for those out there that are looking for stuff to do for Valentine's Day, hopefully you got a couple of ideas mixed in with the insanity.
Mhm.
Again, please do, some of the things that I was talking about. Please do not go to Arthur's Landing. It's not there.
No, it's not there. It's dilapidated. There are people living inside there with 6-foot rats. So no.
Oh, I like that group, the 6-foot rats.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that is where we should end this program.
Definitely. And on a high.
Everyone, have a happy Valentine's Day out there. Be with your loved ones. Be safe, but be happy.
Mm.
And also just quick aside, if you want to see it, email us whatexitpodcast@gmail.com. We're Exit What on Twitter. And also, if you want to, actually, a great thing for Valentine's Day, I have an idea. Why don't you make your own podcast? And you could do so through a shared universe.
Mm.
So, yeah, for
And
all
I just want to, just quickly, Nick, and also want to tease next week's podcast. I believe it will be next week. We are going to have the manager of the show place in Dover, New Jersey on, and the show place, to perhaps people not in on the know, was Metallica's first gig with Kirk Hammett, and an incredible wealth of artists that Iron Maiden played there, Judas Priest played there before they were famous.
Stories are Blondie, you said, I think, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's Joan Jett in her heyday. The Ramones, that was one of their go-to places. So anyway, the list goes on, and we have one of the longtime managers there from the show place, Wally, who's going to was so kind to say yes to be a guest for that episode, and it's going to be just an incredible treasure trove of stories of musical artists that played the show place.
Excellent. I am so looking forward to this.
Me too. It's going to be great.
But yeah, again, if you enjoy our podcast, please also like, subscribe. Again, shared universe if you want to make your own. And please check out some of our friends. Check out American Loser with KP Burke. Stewing It with Stuart Greenberg. Champ's Word with my mind just went blank. Mike Silk. There's tons of podcasts out there to listen to, and please do.
Definitely.
So for What Exit Jersey Stories, I have been Nick Franco,
and I'm Pete Riario.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. See y'all.